you're actually having that experience. I don't know what it is. I mean, I like to play devil's advocate, and I like to think that maybe I'm messing with my own head, and maybe I'm just like, it's like
through doing what?
Looking at it like maybe it's just my neurochemistry going bonkers, and interacting with my visual cortex could produces hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't feel that way. That's why I'm trying to figure out if you're bullshitting yourself when you're over there, or if you really are over there. But what I tell people is it's the same experience.
Yeah, what difference does it make?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, it's previously invisible.
Yeah.
And it contains information.
A lot.
Yeah, and I think that's all you can say about it.
It contains information about you, right?
Well, it could only be happening to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not happening to somebody else.
It's like it gives you advice.
It can. But I mean, how do you judge the value of that advice?
Yeah. Well, what is the advice? One of the things that happened to me, I've talked about this ad nauseum, unfortunately, if you've heard this before, folks. But one of my experiences, there was like a bunch of jokers, like jesters, with like jester hats, and they were giving me the finger. They were going like this, fuck you. And it made me realize I was taking myself too seriously. Like instantaneously, I went, oh, I get it. And they went like this. They went like don't do that. Don't do that. But like saying fuck you to me, it was so clear what they were doing. It was so clear. It was like a little lesson. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Don't do that. That's like 3 syllables. And they correspond to a heartbeat. When I tripped on DMT the first time, these beings came out of this waterfall and they said, now do you see? Now do you see? Now do you see? It was the same 3-beat thing.
I love you. They say I love you a lot.
I love you. And I think it corresponds to the heartbeat because it's in sync. The vocalizations is in sync with the heartbeat.
I love you. Yeah.
Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump.
The one time I did it, and these entities were talking to me and saying, I love you 600,500,000 times. Like the way a child would say I love you with like some crazy number, 7 billion zillion, and every time they did that, it would show a more beautiful image. Like every image, like I love you 600,500,000 times. I love you 700 zillion 400, and every time they did it, it was just this bigger and bigger experience visually, to the point where I was like crying. I was like openly weeping at the beauty of just what I was seeing.
It sounds beautiful.
It was wild, but it was that simple sort of. There's just like they'll say simple things to you in a way that you're not really hearing it, but you know what they're saying.
Well, it kind of penetrates you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's very weird.